I am Monica, and here we are going to do this reading passage. That reading passage name is The Reconstruction of Community in Talbot Park, Auckland. So this was also part of 7th January exam, and in next video I will be telling you the 14th January exam questions, reading questions and task 2 questions also. Okay, so let's start this reading passage. So let's look at the type of questions we have. So first type of question, here we have this list of heading for second type of reading passage. Okay, 14 to 20 we have list of heading, and third type of question we have here. Now first was list of heading, second is list of people. We have been given here 5 persons name. It means when we will be doing this first type of question, because we have to read all the reading all the paragraphs. So wherever you will find person's name, definitely you have to underline these person's name, because we have to find their sayings in this type of question. Now third type of question, as you know, complete the summary below. Now we have list of heading, first type of question. I will be starting from list of headings, first type of question. So let's read list of headings first, and please take care of this instruction. Write the correct number, means 1 to 10, sorry. So these number, this style of numerical you have to write in front of these question numbers in your answer sheet. Okay, so let's read it. Financial. So how to do list of headings? First you have to read all the headings, then we will go to the paragraph, and then we will match with each paragraph. Financial hardship. So financial hardship, wherever it will be like financial funding, budget, difficulty in budgets and all relating to community, that would be the answer. A good tendency of strengthening the supervision, a good tendency, a good beginning, or you can say strengthening of supervision, wherever it will be given, we can find this answer. Details of plans, details. Okay, detailing of some plan, like we are writing some details in report writing task 1. Details of plans for communities makeover and upgrade. Okay, so makeover and upgrade. Now fourth number, architecture suits families of various ethnic origin. Okay, so suits families of various ethnic origins. Okay, architecture designs and all, wherever it will be just adjusting or to families relating to these origins. Okay, fifth number, problems arise then the mentality of alienation developed later, means like people like to stay separate, they don't want to mix with other people. Okay, so introduction of a social housing community with unexpected high standard. Okay, so introduction of something new, so housing community with unexpected high standard. Okay, next is practical design, a practical design and need assist and cooperate in future. Okay, a practical design, something they will be talking about. Eighth number, closer relationship among neighbors in the original site. Closer relation means they will be like all neighbors, they are friendly, they are having friendly nature, they are just meeting every day, this kind of things they may be talking. Ninth number, different need from a makeup of a low financial background should be considered. Okay, different need from a makeup of a low financial budget background. Okay, 10th number, how to make the community feel safe. Okay, how? A plan with details for the house structure, a plan with details for the house structure. Okay, so we have how many paragraphs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 paragraphs we have, and they have given us 11 list of headings. So really in some list of heading you will feel like confusion kind of thing, definitely it will be there. Okay, so let's start with reading passage number 1, paragraph number 1. So you also please try to do with me whenever I am reading the passage and all, so that will be more help if you do practice with me. Okay, So first paragraph A number is starting from here, an architecture of disguise. So I am going to explain you everything, how to find the answer and all. An architecture of disguise is almost complete at this Talbot, in the heart of this. The place was once described. So please, whenever you are reading, you are doing reading passage, so unwanted these things, don't try to just pronounce it properly. So because we are finding answers, the place was once described as a state. Okay, now this is the continuity of a paragraph. The place was once described with this rife with crime, vandalism and other social problems, but today after this million urban renewal makeover, and the site is home to this 200 more than before, and has people regularly inquiring whether they can buy or rent there. It doesn't look like social housing. New Zealand Housing Services Manager, whether apartment townships, townhouses which would look just as much at home in. There is no reason why public. So everything they are just describing. Earlier this was the situation, now they have converted by investing so much of money. Let's read the options first. So options: financial hardship of community, no. A good tendency of strengthening the supervision, no. This is also not given. Details of plans for the community makeover and upgrade. Details of plans. So details of plans, no, nothing. Too much details of plans, it is not given. Architecture suits families, this also not given. Here in the A paragraph, problems arise, mentality of, this is also not discussed. Introduction of a social housing community with unexpected high standard. So this I can match it, because here they are saying, but today after million, the site is this and it doesn't look like social housing. So everything you can just look at this paragraph. Everything is relating to introduction of new social community. Okay, so I will be putting it A. So here. So for 6 number, for question number, this I will be writing, and I will cut it from my list of options. Okay, now let's move on to the B paragraph. That is this B paragraph. You can also read it with me. Is a triangle government owned land bounded by this in the early. So here person's name was there in this paragraph. Manager, this also. So I have done it. Okay, so here in B paragraph, it was developed for state building linear park that ran through. There was a strong sense of a family friendly community. Okay, strong close relationship between neighbor. Former residents recall how the Talbot Park Reserve played a big part in childhood, a place where the kids in the block came together to play soft. Sometimes they would Morris without animosity. It was all just good fun. So okay, so here says George Thompson, this person name is also here. So we had respect for our neighbors and address. So by this we can match it somewhere. They were talking about neighbor. Yes, here close relationship among neighbors in the original sites. Okay, so original site is here. It was developed for state housing built, and then everything, there was a strong sense. So I will be just cutting it from my list of options. And for B paragraph, we can just put 8th number. Okay, in answer sheet you have to write these numbers, these kinds of alphabets, numerical things. Okay, now let's move on to the C paragraph. Now this is my C paragraph. You can see quite what went wrong. Okay, Talbot is not clear. We call it home. Records that community began to change in the late 1970s as more Pacific. The new arrivals didn't readily integrate. Okay, with community. Okay, them and us mentality developed, and mentality word was also there in reading in list of heading. Developed residents interact with other neighbors less. So what was clear was the buildings were deteriorating and becoming pretty crime. was on rise, the focus wasteland. Okay, so here they were talking about in one paragraph, in one, problems, yes, problems arise, then mentality of alienation developed later. So it is clearly given in C paragraph, you can see. Them and us mentality developed, residents interact with their neighbors less. Okay, so now with C we will be writing with C, where is, yes, 5th number. Okay, so in exam also you will be cutting the list of options like that. Okay, so next one is D number paragraph, you can see. Okay, so but it was until 2002 that Housing New Zealand decided the properties needed upgrading. The master renewal didn't take advantage of maximum accommodation density allowable 100 but did not density. So here this we can match with details. Okay, Talbot strategy can be summed as mix, match and manage, mix up housing with various plans, architect, match house styles to what's built up by private sector, match tenants. If you are going, if so this person name is here, you can just do it. If you are going to build low cost homes, you have got to keep them simple and can't afford a fancy bit on them. Okay, so here they were talking about something, you can say some detail kind of thing. Yeah, details of plans for communities makeover and upgrade. So everything is given. So I will be writing it with D. D means third. Okay, third number for D. Yeah, let's move on to the E paragraph. Now this is my E and this was also part of D paragraph. Okay, 300 level, countries to 2 bedrooms. So everything they have given like that. Detail they have provided in D paragraph. Now E, renewable project budget this which will provide park pathways, planting, playground, fountains, seating and half. But if there was any doubt, this is a low cost, low socio-economic area. The demographics for surrounding are sobering. Over 5,000 households there, 55% are stake, 28% privately owned. This also you can match it. But still 28% privately owned, 17% are private rental. The area has a high concentration of households with incomes range vary with, so money kind of thing they are talking. That's in sharp contrast to more affluent suburbs like this and this. So here you can get confused with details of plan. So plan of details was in D paragraph. I will show you. So details of plans were exactly they were given. So where you will find the each and every square meter things they have given. So you can see 100 square meter, this star flats, 100 new homes. So this is detailing of the plan. Okay, not that one. Now you can go, you can read it again. So they are giving you everything what they will provide you in the society. But if there was any doubt, then low socio-economic area, the demographics for are sobering. So actually they are talking about some costing kind of thing. Let's read the options, then we will come to know. Financial hardship of community. So this also we can get, but let's read the other ones also. A good tendency of strengthening the supervision. No, it is not given. So architect suits families of various ethnic origins. So this is also not discussing. Practical design and need assist and cooperate in future kind of thing, it was not there. Now we can't read it because we can read it, but we have already selected for another. 9th, different need from a makeup of low financial background should be considered. So yes, they are talking about low socio-economic area. And 5 were stakeholders. So everything what I shown it to you na is a low socio-economic area, the demographic. But if there was any doubt, there is a low socio-economic, the demographic, over 5,000 there, privately owned, 15% are private rental, has a high concentration of household with incomes in 5,000 to vary range with these things. So everything they are talking about, main topic is because but is there. So somewhere wherever but however kind of things in paragraph, definitely 99% you will get the idea what the topic is, what they are discussing in the paragraph. Okay, so for this we have 9th. Okay, so E, it is 9th. Now 2 paragraphs, and first one is left. I think first one we can't read it again, because it was having we were getting confused with this and this. So now we have selected not this. Okay, so good tendency of strengthening the supervision, and architecture, this one is also left, and this future kind of is also thing, how to make community feel safe. Now let's read the F paragraph. You can see the design is for people with different cultural background. Yes, of various ethnic origins. Design means architecture suits families of various ethnic origins. So here another practical design need assist and cooperate in future. So I will be putting this only, but let's read the another part of the paragraph. Says this person name is there na. Okay, so this person name is there. Okay, which designed 21 large family homes, architecturally decided to be relatively conservative, a nice home, so bit space. Okay, same, this person name is again there, so we are just doing it. So definitely I will be putting 4th number with this F paragraph. Okay, you can see 4th number. Now 5th G number is left. Let's read the G number. Okay, so now G number is there. There is no doubt good urban design, good architecture play a significant part in the scheme. Okay, good design and play a significant role part in the scheme, but probably more important is a new standard of social control. Okay, social control. Housing New Zealand calls it intensive tenancy management. Others view it as a social engineering. It is a model that we are looking at going forward. Okay, going forward according to according to New Housing Central Regional Manager Graham Boardman, the focus is on frequent inspections. Yes, mostly they are talking about till here. Okay, inspection kind of thing they are saying. Inspection. Financial good tendency of strengthening the supervision. Yes, and any other is left. How to make community feel safe. No. So let's read it. How to make community feel safe. And so here is a but probably more important, again but is there, more important is a new standard of social control. Okay, intensive tenancy management. Yeah, so I will be writing it here, 2nd number. Okay, so I will check my answers at the end. Definitely if there is any wrong thing here, I will definitely correct it at the end. Okay, so now let's do the type of question. We have this person name, this person, a list of persons. So this person name, it was here only. No, here Bodoman was here in the last paragraph. We were doing F paragraph. Okay, let's read what he is saying. It's a model that we are looking forward according to new housing. Okay, manager, the here, yes, inverted comma we have to read. The focus is on frequent inspections, helping tenants to get to know each other and trying to create an environment of respect for others. Okay, says Boardman. Okay, let's read what Boardman is saying. Yeah, so let's read the option. Design should meet the need of mixed race cultural background. No, let's read the other options. So for a better living environment, regulation, social control should be imperative. Yes, it was given here. You can see the focus is on inspection, supervision is also there, helping tenants to get to know each other and trying to create an environment of respect for neighbors, says Boardman. social control, regulations, environment is also there. So so that person name is, let's see the option for, so that person name is B number. So B number, okay, so that I will be doing it, B number. So B number is this. Okay, now let's look at the other options. So here in E paragraph also we just have read this Bracy. Okay, G we have done, and B is this F paragraph Bracy. So what Bracy is saying, redesigning streets and parks is a big deal and very difficult to do. The private sector won't do it because it is so hard. Redesigning streets is a big deal and very difficult to do. There is a slight reflection of the wear and Pacific, but no overplayed. Okay, so this, and here this person name is also here. Let's see. Says the design is for people with different cultural background. So this was, yeah, different cultural background, you can match it here, this mixed cultural background. So this person is saying this D number. So with D, sorry, with 21 we will be writing D. So this person name is here D. And what about this Bracy was saying? Let's read the last option for this. So this organizing more communities activities helps to strengthen the relationship in the community. So Bracy was saying, you can see this Bracy, Bracy, yes, redesigning streets and parks is a big deal and very difficult to do. The private sector won't to do. So streets and parks, okay. Organizing more community activities helps to strengthen the relationship in the community. Okay, so community says streets is a big deal, very difficult to. So Bracy, I think, is also somewhere else. Bracy, or we can there is a slight reflection of where and not private is a sustainable future. Redesigning street is a big deal and very difficult to do. Okay, where is other statement about Bracy? So yes, here also at the end, it's all based on intensification. Project manager, we acknowledge we are going to put more people inside. Okay, more community activities. So activities, yes, it was given, so you can read it. So you can read it, this last paragraph, we will just read it thoroughly, doesn't matter, I am taking time. Okay, so from here you can read it. That includes some strict rules, no loud parties after 10 p.m. and no washing hung over balcony rail, and requirement to mow lawns and keep. Housing has also been active in organizing morning teas and street barbecues for residents to meet their neighbors. It's all based on intensification, says Bracy. Okay, so this C will come definitely, this Bracy person. Now let's move on to the no more than 2 words. Okay, no more than 2 words. We have 24 to 27 questions. In the year 2002, the Talbot decided to raise housing standard, yet the plan was in 2002. This is my clue word. So now 2002 is in D paragraph. Let's read it. Talbot decided to raise housing standard, yet the plan was to build homes go much beyond the accommodation limit, and people complain about the high living what? The decided the properties needed upgrading. The master renewal plan didn't advantage of maximum accommodation. Accommodation is also there. Density, accommodation limit, density allowable, but did not increase density to 1 unit. This, all this. Decided to raise housing standard. Okay, did not take maximum accommodation density, yet the plan was to build homes go much beyond the accommodation limit, and people complain about the high living. Did not increase density to 1, increasing. Summed up, the master decided to raise housing standard, yet the plan was to build home. Renewable did not take advantage of maximum. So raise housing standard. Okay, accommodation limit. Okay, didn't yet plan was to build go much beyond the accommodation limit, and people complained about the high living density. We can write here accommodation, but did not increase density to per unit. Refreshing, removing the multis building, summed up as a mix housing various building private sector. So yes, accommodate density we can write here. Limit complained about the high living. So high is this, okay, and living is accommodation. Yes, definitely they are talking about density. And next is, and as various plans are complemented under the designs of many. Plans are complemented, you can see, removing the multis and can be summed as housing with, yes, plans is here, you can just read it. Plans from a mix of architects. Plans were under the designs of many. This person's name, this architects. Plans from a mix of designs of many, so architects together made housing style go, and tenants from a different culture. As for finance, now they are talking about finance. Reconstruction programs major concern is to build a house within law, some low kind of word was also there. Cost comes into equation. If you are going to build low cost homes, so I have within low cost, okay. Major concern is to build a house within low cost. Finally, just as expert predicted, residents will agree on building a relatively conventional house in its own, which provides considerable space to move. Okay, you have, so let's move on to the next page. This is the continuation of the paragraph. So our main expert predicted, just as expert predicted, residents will agree on building on a relatively conventional house in its own, which provides considerable space to move around. So future kind of thing is building is more expensive, which designs but provides for independent disabled accommodation as well as solar, water, heating. So okay, so next paragraph we can read it. So future kind of thing where they were talking about playgrounds, fountains, so here I couldn't, in this paragraph I couldn't find the this E. So what they were talking about, just as expert predicted, residents will agree on building a relatively conventional house like traditional in its own dash, okay. Accommodation independent as well as solar, but provides for heating, 2-bedroom, conventional apartment, no conventional thing is not here. The design is for different cultural background, so here we can read it. Okay, says architecturally we have decided to be relatively conservative, a nice home in its garden with a bit space, and yes, here their space word is also to move, so it with its own word is also there. Yes, so garden will come, yes, definitely garden will come. So now we have finished this reading. Thank you so much.